Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know it's been a minute and I'm gonna stop saying this every single time, but I'm a little sick. I've been a little under the weather lately. I'm feeling like I'm getting better now. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit still, but I'm gonna do my best today to deliver and make this video. Anyway, you saw the title, you know what this video is about, so let's just jump right into it. In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips from my personal experience as a learner, as well as a teacher working with other people for many years now. 10 years, actually. Wow, time flies. So let's get right into it. Tip number 1, learn grammar and vocabulary in action. And what I mean by that is just memorizing it is not enough. It's only step 1. Well, it's actually not even step 1. It's kind of like step 0. It's the prep to actually get to step 1. You have to actively try on all of this new vocabulary and grammar. When you go shopping for clothes, you try it on, right? And then when you look at yourself in the fitting room, you sort of envision, you know, what other pieces from my closet I can wear this with, or what events or situations or whatever the case may be, I can wear it for. You have this idea of seeing how this new piece of clothing fits into your life. So you got to do the same with vocabulary and grammar. You got to use each new word or grammar point in real life sentences, whether it be through journaling when you write stuff, or speaking out loud, or texting your friends. Even making up sentences to yourself counts as well, but they just need to be realistic. They need to have something to do with your life. Things that you are probably going to say, or things that you have said before. All of these new things need to have weight. They need context. And you grab them and you play around with them and you see how they work and how they fit and how you can use them in your life right now, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country, even if you don't use English every day. But let's pretend like you are. Because think about it, you can't really be fluent unless all of your building blocks, vocabulary, and the glue that holds them together, grammar, until all of that is in place, you can't really run with it. So make sure you practice everything in action. And if you are looking for a way to learn new vocabulary and learn new grammar in a really fun way, or maybe you're trying to prep for TOEFL, or maybe you want to work on your pronunciation to make sure you work on your confidence and you feel really, really good about your English when you speak it. And if you want to learn with me, I have great news for you. This week is actually my birthday week. That's right, my birthday is November 9th. And this entire week, I wanted to do something very, very special. And for this entire week, starting, well, yesterday, November 4th, until November 10th, we are doing a 30% off deal for everyone, only because it's my birthday. You can grab any course, from intermediate to advanced, no problem. Pronunciation hacking, no problem. TOEFL, no problem, anything, and much more at 30% off. All you gotta do is follow the link in the description box down below, use this code, Venya30, at checkout, and you're ready to learn at 30% off. So give yourself a gift of English and celebrate my birthday with me. The link is down below, and you can use this code until November 10th for my birthday week. Let's keep going. Number 2, what you want to do is master all of these conversational connectors. These are basically words or expressions that we use to connect ideas together. Some of them can be fillers sometimes, but fillers are okay too, as long as you don't overdo it. For example, number 1, so. So is okay. If you don't make it, every second or third word, you're fine. You know is fine too. It's a filler, and I get it, but sometimes it's okay. If you use it in moderation, it's fine. People do it. Native speakers do it. You can do it too. Just don't do it too much. Number 3, when you're learning English and learning new vocabulary specifically, focus on learning sets or bundles of expressions rather than individual words. That'll just make stuff much easier for you, and you will have a whole list of different pre-made expressions to pull from when you're talking or writing. For example, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a whole thing. If you want to add a little more, I'm not sure if, and that's a whole template of an entire idea. Or to be honest. You can just memorize it as it is. To be honest, I'm not sure. That's great. Or something like, for the most part, this whole thing, just memorize it as it is. Don't even waste time breaking it down. For the most part, why is it like this? No. Just learn it as a thing. It's just a thing. And when you're looking for new vocabulary, or you're just reading something or listening to something or watching something, when you write stuff down, just write the whole sentence, not the word, the whole sentence. It just improves your flow and rhythm and makes your English more fluid and fluent sounding when you have those chunks. Because when you think of your English sentence as just a combination of individual words and you still have to think about it, it comes out choppy. I really liked this movie for the most part. I really liked this movie for the most part. You see, you still have pauses and pieces, but the pieces got bigger. Number 4. It's a little obvious, but maybe not really. So, here's what you do. You find someone that you really like. You like how they speak. A celebrity, or anyone, really, anyone. And you just try to copy them. You Google and listen to every single interview, every single video, appearance, podcast, whatever. And you try to imitate and copy and try to sound just like them and say things that they say. And I mean, that's pretty great. Not only can you pick up on, their conversational patterns if they are a native speaker. Well, actually, you know what? Disclaimer, they need to be a native speaker. But you will pick up on their patterns and how they talk, the melody or the music of how they speak, as well as pronunciation work, as well as just learning a lot of new vocabulary in the process. But also you become more confident because every time you speak English, you're like, okay, I am imitating this person that I like. So right now, maybe just for a brief moment, I am not the scared, nervous, shy, vulnerable me. I am this person that I like and admire so much. So try that. That could be really fun as well. And tip number 5 is probably the most important one. Focus on fluency over accuracy. You want to make sure when you have those practice sessions, you're texting someone, you're writing something, you're saying something, it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be accurate. It doesn't need to be 100% grammatically correct. It doesn't need to be super native and just very natural. It just needs to be. Focus on that. Focus on producing the language and generating the language. Don't overthink it. Maybe set a timer and just try to spontaneously, freely talk about any topic. Don't focus on saying things correctly. Just focus on saying things. Even if it's wrong, it's okay. Your goal here is to get used to the output. Constant, consistent output. When you can do that, you can go back to your grammar books, whatever resources, my course at 30% off, and you can clean it up later. Your goal is to produce. So produce. Don't think about it. Perfectionists, they don't speak. They don't. And they don't get results. So don't be a perfectionist. Just get your hands dirty and do whatever you gotta do. And this is exactly what you need to know and do in order to speak English fluently. If you want to be fluent, follow these tips. Keep learning, keep working, and of course, level up and never look back. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go and lay down and recover and, drink some tea and eat some soup, not in that particular order. And thank you so much for all of your birthday wishes in advance. And yes, my birthday week is officially here. So check out the link down below and sign up for any of my online courses at 30% off this week only. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.